Here's the only thing you need in 2024 to actually make sustained progress towards your goals every single day. And yes, I mean every single day. So if you're one of those people that are like, well, I work today, I should reward myself, I should take a break, then this video is not for you. And if you're one of those people, I have one question for you before you leave. And that is, where has that gotten you? Where has the motivation to walk into gratification, where has that gotten you? I want you to kind of think about what your life would look like if you keep doing what you're doing right now. You ignore this video, you loathe yourself that things will be different this year than the last, and you write goals in your little diary. Where has that gotten you? Right here to watching this video. Listen, I don't have any fancy productivity tips or how to always stay motivated. No, we don't do that here. But what this video is about is step-by-step guide to actually let go of the whole idea of motivation like we've been led to believe and perform regardless of how you feel. And I'm not talking about discipline or willpower, no. I'm going to give you practical steps that got me from always waiting for motivation to work, procrastinating creating this channel for months, to working on it every single day with as minimal distractions as possible. This video will try to keep everything as unedited as possible, and it will involve a lot of practical steps that you actually have to get up and follow. So if you think you don't have the attention span to sit through it, you could save it for later. Whatever it is that you're gonna do that's gonna get you to the end of this video, do it. So let's begin. Have a clear direction. So the first thing you have to do is to have clear goals. Actually measurable goals. Not goals like I want to be physically aesthetic in 2024, I want to get rich in 2024, I want to be on top of my class. No, break it down to actionable steps. You want to get rich, so what are you going to start? What businesses are you going to start? So you want to be fit? How often are you going to be going to the gym on a weekly basis? How would you fix your diet? Don't say, well, I'll figure it out later. No, do it now. Take some time now and write out your goals. And then you could make like a mind map and link to it how you're going to achieve those goals. For me, one of my goals is to reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube at least. So how do I get there? I wrote it down. I made a mind map. I'll have to upload more often. I'll have to make better videos, etc. Another thing I want to mention is don't make the list of your goals or New Year resolutions so long. You need to actually pin down and work on the ones that are most important to you. Because if you got multiple goals that you actually want to achieve, suddenly months are going to go by and then you're feeling less motivated. You start doubting yourself, can I actually achieve this? Which is going to drain your motivation to actually act on any goal. You need to direct most of your time, resources and focus to your main goals to improve your chances of actually achieving them. Now let's get into how to actually make every single day count. 1 year is just 365 days and it's gonna go by pretty fast if you have no plan for each day and you just go by winging it. How you end your night heavily dictates how you perform the next day, and yet I don't think many people talk about it that much. It's crucial because it's the hours that you have less to do, so you actually have more time to get more things done. You can either do what everyone does, social media, Netflix, etc., or you can establish a night routine where every single night at some certain time you do something productive. And if you do this enough times, it's going to become a habit where you work every night before sleeping and you get more done in the same day. Nothing stops you from establishing a night routine, because you should at least be free before you're about to sleep, right? Control your morning hours. Several studies have shown that 90% of what we do every single day are habits. And habits lead to other habits. And it becomes like this big chain reaction that goes on, and at the end of the day, you feel like you really haven't accomplished anything. Most people already have the habit of checking their phone first thing in the morning. And from there, you stumble upon some TikToks or Instagram, and you waste quite a bit of time doing that. And these habits leads to other time-wasting habits. All these coupled together completely saps your productive energy for the day in the beginning, which translates to the whole day. I used to do this as well. Every day I post shorts on my other channel, and when I check it in the morning and it doesn't do well, I just kind of sit there unintentionally scrolling on other social media So I'm not saying that I'm some monk that never get caught up in temptation, because I do. We all do. But there is a way to stop this domino effect and regain control of your daily routines. And that is to not use your phone the first 2 hours of you waking up in the morning. Abstain from feeding your brain with undeserved dopamine the first thing in the day when you have done literally nothing. Think about it. If you're giving yourself what comes at the end of doing something, why would you do it in the first place? Think about it. Our ancestors, when there weren't any phones or social media, every day they wake up in the morning, they are starting from zero. They're basically starting from zero. They don't jump from 0 to 100% satisfaction of goal achievement because they really haven't done anything. So they get up, they hunt for their family, they keep them safe, and when they get back, they feel accomplished. That's when they feel satisfied. This is why we're fucked and we struggle with motivation, because the chemical hormones that are released when we achieve a goal is the same thing that is released when we do cheap, low effort habits like TikTok, Instagram, etc. So if you can get what comes at the end of achieving a goal without doing anything, why would you do the task itself? But I'm not saying to completely cut off your phone in the mornings, because you might need to talk to someone. But what I'm saying is to regain conscious control of when you're about to click that icon with no reason as to why. And just lock your phone, get up from bed, do something else, start your morning routine. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know what to tell you to build the perfect routine that will 10x your productivity, or however they say, or wake up by 4 a.m, go for a run. No, because in my experience, that's just not sustainable in the long run, which is the key here. But what I do know is how you can build a daily routine that's tailored to your specific needs and how you can actually commit to following them. The basic framework that will force you to maximize your productivity every day. And I'll tell you this, no one else knows your specific needs, your responsibilities, your priorities when you're free. This is where the night routine is also crucial, because at the end of it, you're gonna write what you're gonna do the next day, because things happen and things change that makes you lose footing of the goals that you had originally planned for yourself. So having a concrete plan every single day on what you're gonna do will draw you closer to your ultimate goal and will always realign you, making sure that you spend the least amount of hours each day having literally nothing to do but be consumed by bad habits. It's 2024, bro. Stop watching videos about daily routines. Make your own daily routine. Take 30 minutes and plan your day. Make a routine that you can actually sustain. For example, don't make a routine where you have to wake up every single day by 3 a.m. and go for a run, because you can't actually sustain it. And if you could sustain it, then you wouldn't really be watching this video right now. You need to plan out your daily routine before you go into monk mode. And that's what we're talking about next. To actually effectively go monk mode in 2024, you need these 3 pillars. And 1 is sacrifices. 2, what is the most valuable use of my time right now? We'll go into that later. And 3, control your time. 3 is the most crucial one. If you actually want to achieve your goals this year, you have to realize that you have to make sacrifices. All the things that slowed you down in 2023, but you think that you can still have it and still achieve your goals, no, cut them off. Cut off your gaming buddies, your partying buddies, those friends that the only thing that links you together is the habits that you all do together. I challenge you to have 1 year that you cut off all those distractions to obtain unwavering focus towards your goals. Cut all your bad habits, cut all your bad friends, cut all your bad activities. This is extremely important. Like Andrew Tate used to say, whether you watch him or you think he's a misogynist, you can't deny the accuracy of most of the things that he says. Speed is going to be crucial in 2024. How does a plane flying in the sky stay up? Speed. If it slows down, it's going to fall. And if a plane falls down and is grounded, and for it to take off again, it needs to be fueled, you need to plan the route, you need to do a bunch of things just to get it off the ground again. Point is, it takes more time, effort, resources to get back again than it took to stay up there. So whenever you sit on your ass and say, I'm just gonna play video games before I continue, this is where you're failing. because this is a chain reaction. It's gonna raise your dopamine levels, you're gonna seek more dopamine and end up doing stupid shit. What is the most valuable use of my time right now? For me, it's to finish this video and edit it. For you, whatever it may be. The point of this mindset is to reduce the number of hours that you spent that day having nothing to do. This is crucial because this is where and how everyone picks up a bad habit, a habit that can potentially haunt you throughout the rest of the year. It's when you're bored that you start thinking of ways to satisfy yourself. That's when you hop on Netflix. That's when you start looking for the next anime to watch. I'll just watch one episode. One episode leads to you watching the whole season, to you watching the whole series. And it all just turns into a big chain reaction again. So what you have to do whenever you feel bored or you feel you've done everything, you don't know what else to do, always ask yourself this question by Brian Tracy. What is the most valuable use of my time right now? Ask yourself that question. What is the one thing that you can do right now and you feel proud of yourself for doing it? Think of it and go do it immediately. You should see every single day as a list of tasks. And when you complete one, you ask yourself, okay, what's next? Also, write some good habits down. So whenever you feel bored, you don't know what to do, instead of falling into bad habits, use that time to build good habits instead. Learn to play the guitar, start reading daily, go outside and get some sunlight, etc. I left the best for the last. Listen, if you don't do this, you might as well have the mental fortitude of David Goggins or Andrew Tate. If you don't gain absolute control of your screen time, then truthfully, everything I've said in this video until now will probably not work for you. This is why it's a whole new video on its own. It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes of your time to regain control of your 2024 and achieve your goals. And I really mean that. So it's up to you if you want to take that step. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching and Happy New Year.